Hi everyone, my name is Reham, and today I'm going to be giving you a quick guide to your practical math course. These are basically some FAQs that you may have, or just some things you should know when starting your practical math course, just to be ready and prepared. First off, what exactly is practical math, you may ask? Practical math is a type of course in which you learn to solve real-world problems. It's not like other math courses in which you just kind of keep thinking, am I really learning anything for the real world or not? This is actually meant for you when going out into the real world, what equations and concepts need to use to be best prepared for getting out there, right? This can include analyzing data, math modeling, and personal finance. It may sound too much at this point, but trust me, when you start the course, it'll all lay itself out really smoothly and you'll get it by the time you finish each lesson. So don't worry about these terms here because, analyzing data, oh my goodness, so difficult, or like personal finance, no way. But really, if you get into the course, you'll see how nicely it's laid out, very simple. It gives you all the information you need, so don't worry about that bit. All you should know is that's going to teach you a lot about what you can be doing in the real world. Next, so what exactly are your materials? So you will actually receive a textbook that has practice problems. It has all the information that you need, just like the lesson does, on the topic that you're learning. So you'll open the book, you'll have like concepts and different keywords, and you'll have a lot of practice questions you can do before a quiz or before a test. They even have like unit layouts so you can kind of see what you learn in each unit. It's really, really nice to use. Your course, also like any other course, has quizzes, it has tests, and assignments, of course. In this particular course, actually, you even get creative projects. Like you're able to use different online tools and do a project that actually is going to be useful in the real world. I had a project on like spinner games, and it was like so different compared to what I would do in a regular math course. But really, it does give you a broader understanding of the math you will use at any given point in time. Your teacher will also have study halls for you to, jump in and ask questions. They might even have recorded lessons. So you can, go to your, course homepage and you'll have something called record lessons. You can click on that and your teacher might have that. If the teacher does not have that, you can still drop onto their study hall hours and they can really help you. Please don't underestimate the help of a teacher because they can truly get where you're coming from. They can understand your issue, what you're dealing with, because they've dealt with so many kids like that too. So don't fret when talking to your teacher. Go ahead, use the chat, talk to your teacher about your problems. They can really, really help you. So what happens if you get stuck on a topic? Well, your teacher should be your first point of contact. Obviously, if you've already, look through your lessons and notebook and you're still stuck on something it's bugging you, don't know what to do, talk to your teacher, message them on Skype, him or her on Skype. They might have a Skype address listed already at the beginning of the semester and an email. So use those two things and try to see what best suits them. Maybe they would prefer you message them on Skype. Message them on Skype, let them know your question, and they can really help you real time. But say your teacher's not available that time, if you're studying over a specific break or you're studying on a weekend and you don't know if teacher's available or not, I would still suggest to try, but if not, use resources like Khan Academy and other YouTube channels and different math pages online to find your specific concept. They can really break it down for you like our lesson does, but in a more narrowed down way. Khan Academy has a website. You can go ahead, check that out and see if they have what you need because they usually do, but there are many other YouTube channels you can use and they are also teachers and students that help you with the specific concept. Say you're stuck on geometric sequences, you can go ahead and search that. You'll see how to do it and where exactly to use it. So definitely they really come in handy when you're stuck on a specific topic. Also, what exactly should you do to succeed in the course? That's a really big question. I'm going to break it down for you. The first thing, obviously, when starting the course, you should always, for all courses, print the 90-day course calendar. This will keep you on track, and we'll talk about keeping on track in a second, but it will keep you on track at all times because you'll be able to check off everything you finished, which day, which time, and whenever it's due. You'll see all the information on those pages. So definitely print that out at the beginning of the semester. If you haven't already, go ahead and print it now. Second, get your work done at all times, on time. Don't miss out on important deadlines because they will just come up to you and creep up to you any time of the semester and year. So be sure to look towards the course website every few days. Should be every day, but if not, every few days, check out the deadlines, make sure you're keeping on track with everything, keeping in touch with your teacher and all that stuff. Use the textbook because that will give you a very deep understanding of the concepts. It really does. And it even has a whole section dedicated to practice problems that you can go back and forth and see how to do and see how well you know. So if you're ever stuck on something, do that. That will help you succeed in the quizzes and tests because you will already know, you would have already practiced other than the quizzes. Try those practice problems. They're really, really crucial. And I definitely think if you spend some time on that, it will really help you to succeed in your course, especially your quizzes and tests. Also, lastly, take notes. You will not realize how important notes are. I think for some people, writing down a specific concept keeps it memorized for them. So try to find different techniques studying that you think works for you. What jogs up your memory? Is it hearing someone say a concept, or is it writing down? So figure it out. I think for me, it's best to write it down. Always have it written down, so when you're coming towards the test, you can always review from your notes and then take your test. It'll be a lot better to see what you've written for yourself, to gain better knowledge of what you need to do. Okay, so what happens and what do you do if you lag behind your course? It's a very key point that many people will have trouble with. First off, it's no problem. Everybody goes through this. The first point of contact, again, should be your teacher. Tell them your situation, like, hey, what do you think I should do right now? And they might say, focus on finishing all your work, focus on, prioritizing. They might give you some really nice tips, so use those. Second, make a catch-up plan. See what works for you, but making a plan of all the things that you need to do will really help you know what needs to be done during that given month or week, for example. And again, this catch-up plan can be made from a single day to a whole week to a whole month. So you can plan ahead, you can see what you can do. Use breaks wisely as well. If you're behind and you want to make sure you're not behind anymore, work through weekends or give an extra hour in the day and just focus on the course, and it'll really help you. Lastly, keep a positive mindset. That's obviously really difficult to do, but again, it will really help you keep your motivation up. Find things that motivate you, like looking at pictures of clear skies. Sometimes rain helps people. Look at cute animals, that always helps. Or even take a relaxing walk with your family or by yourself, just kind of thinking about things and just breathing for a bit, because it's really important to keep your mental well-being on check when you're doing something stressful. So do that, and that will really, really, really help you. And finally, make sure to have fun. It's an amazing course. It's going to help you in so many ways. Your teacher's going to be the most helpful person throughout this time. So be sure to keep in contact with them throughout the year. That will help them know who you are, and it'll help you know who they are as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope you gained a better understanding of the course and what you need to be doing to succeed in it. So let your teacher know if you have any questions, but other than that, thanks for watching.